Hello everyone, Julia here, hello from Sweden and welcome to a new video. This is a second part of my travel journal video about my recent New Year's trip to Northern Sweden and Norway, and I think in this part I want to finish this journal and then in the end show you a full flip through of it, or maybe I will make a separate video, but I will see how long it will take me to finish this journal. And in the first part of this video I showed what I already did in my journal still during the trip, and also my travel journal kit and some things that I bought during my trip, some new stationery. So in case if you missed the first part, I will leave a link to it in the description that you can watch it too. And today I want to finish adding all the photos and decorating some of the pages, because as I showed in my previous video, some pages are already completely finished, some not yet, so I still want to add some things to some of the pages, especially in the second part of this journal, like the last few days of the trip, and also then finish journaling about my trip. Yeah, so these are all the photos. In my previous video I showed you that I printed more photos at home, and these are all the photos. I cut them out already. So now the first thing that I'm going to do is to add the photos, and I already started a bit here, and I showed you in my previous video that in some cases I left the space for more photos that I want to print at home, and kind of made some frames where I want to put them using this kind of little template that I made. But it turned out that I measured wrong, and I don't know how exactly I measured, but this is bigger than many photos that I printed. So the frames that I drew here are bigger, and of course would be smart to draw this little frames and to mark the space for my photos in pencil, but I didn't have a pencil with me. I forgot to take a pencil, so I used a black gel pen, and so it's permanent. I can't erase these lines, but that's okay. I think I can easily fix it. I just will add some more decorations here, like where these lines are visible. I just will add something else there, like more stickers, more decorations, because anyway I planned to do that, and like I already started with some, like for example here, this one was also, the frame was bigger, so I just put this washi tape strip here, but I really have no idea why this is bigger than my photos. I thought that I measured right, and like it's supposed to be a little bit smaller even than the printed photo, but well, with some it didn't really work, but that's okay. That was the first time me trying to do this, so that's fine. And with some of these frames it actually worked pretty well, so that's fine. And like, yeah, there are some markings which would be easy to erase if I did that in pencil, but well, that's the lesson for the next time. It's okay, I can easily cover all those things. So I already sorted my photos mainly like day by day. Yeah, and I think this one still belongs here. There are still many photos of northern lights, of aurora that I printed. I want to include many photos in my journal. I always print many photos. I can't pick like one or two from a day, especially if it was an eventful day. So yeah, some pages are already done, like this one for example. I think as always I printed a bit too many photos, but that's okay. Also can use them in some of my other journals, I think. So maybe I can add one more here. And this was New Year's night, and I think this was actually the night when aurora was the strongest. It was like really super vibrant, super bright, and it was possible to see many different colors, actually, not only green. Usually when it's weak, human eye sees it as white mainly, and maybe some hints of green, and if it's stronger then you can see green very well usually, but when it's really strong you actually can see all the other colors too, like red or purple and sometimes even blue. I haven't seen blue, but we saw green and red and purple, and that's absolutely magical. It's definitely worth seeing it at least once and going somewhere where it's possible to see it, and of course you have to be lucky with weather, and yeah, sometimes even if the weather is nice and the sky is bright and clear, you still can't see it, so always depends if you are lucky or not, but if you are lucky then it's absolutely beautiful and magical. And for me it was actually my second time in the northern Sweden, in that region, and first time I also went there in winter, also before New Year in December, and we spent there a few days, but we were not lucky that time, and the weather was cloudy all the time. It was snowing and it was cloudy, so we didn't see aurora. So it was our second try and second time going to northern Sweden, to the most northern region of Sweden, Swedish Lapland. And this time we were lucky and could enjoy this magic of nature. And we were really lucky because we could see it even a few days in a row, and a few nights it was so strong that it was even visible from our room, basically from our hotel window. We even didn't have to go outside. It was so bright. Yeah, and as you can see in general, it's going not so bad with this frames that I made for photos. It's not perfect. Also not too bad. I think mostly it works. I just have to plan it better the next time and maybe measure this thing one more time and make it a little bit smaller, and also take a pencil with me and use the pencil instead of black gel pen that I can then easily erase these markings if I don't need them or if they are bigger. And if my photos don't really fit. But yeah, I think mostly it works, not bad. Still want to put this photo somewhere here. The good thing about this photo is that the photo paper is easily removable. If you already put it somewhere, you can still easily remove it and stick it somewhere else. And same goes for this stickers. It's also easily to peel them off. Okay, I still have this one left. I think I just will put it somewhere here. It belongs to this day, and then let's see, maybe I will put here just another card or something like that. So let's move on to, okay, this one is also still, yeah, these three. Let's see if I will use them in this journal or not. Okay, then this is already the next day, so I wanted to put one photo somewhere here. And I often get questions about the photo paper that I use in my travel journal and other journals, and it's this one. I already showed it sometime. It's from a local shop called Claes Olsen. It's like a shop with different things for your home, mainly like some kitchen stuff and home decor and things like that. And they also have some photo paper and regular printing paper. And so far this one is the best that I found. At least that's the one that I like the most, because it prints photos in really vibrant colors. It didn't change the colors a lot. It looks pretty much like on my phone. It's very vibrant. I also like the texture of this paper. It feels a bit like, I don't know, kind of a little bit like fabric. And also I like it because it's thin and it doesn't bulk up my journals too much, because I print a lot of photos, and if I would print it on the regular photo paper, like for example I printed some of my photos in a bigger size. This is just for my like a memory box, and this is a regular photo paper, like a glossy photo paper. And the quality is also nice, but I think it's less vibrant, and also it's way thicker. So if I would print my photos on this paper, my journals would be even bulkier. So I prefer this one, and this is a sticker paper, so it's also easier to apply it. It's self-adhesive, so it's basically like just like a sticker. You don't need any glue or tape or anything. Just print it, cut it, and yeah, it's ready to use. And this is 10 by 15 centimeters, this standard size for photo paper. And I usually print 4 photos on one sheet, or sometimes 6. And yeah, I prefer the bigger size of photos, but of course you can print more. You can print 9, for example, if you want them to be like really small, or even more. And even if you print your photos in smaller size, it's still quite a good quality. It's still nice and vibrant and also sharp, and like you can see what's actually happening on that photo. It's not blurry or anything. So yeah, this is my favorite paper for printing photos for my travel journal especially. I tried many other kinds of paper, photo paper, sticker paper, and different kinds of paper, but I think this one so far works the best for me, and it's like a good combination of quality and price, I would say. It's way cheaper than to print photos with a photo printer, like that small pocket photo printer that I showed in my previous videos, that I also used and printed a few photos, because paper for that printer is actually quite expensive, way more expensive than this. This pack costs, I think, 70 Swedish crowns. So it's about $7, I guess, like 6 euros, $7. And like, it's not the cheapest paper, but there are 20 sheets, and if you print not one big photo on it, but 4 on one sheet, or 6 or even more, then actually it's enough for quite a long time. I printed a lot of photos for this journal, and I didn't use the whole pack of it. I used maybe like, I don't know, 12 or 13 sheets of this paper for all these pictures. Yeah, so I think it's still quite quite a good deal, quite a good price for a good quality, because I don't like when my photos are blurry or when the colors look very different than on my phone, for example, or computer. And yeah, I prefer this photo paper. I like this one most of all. Yeah, so let's put this to here. And if you live in Sweden, this shop also has a website and online shop, and you can also order this online, as it seems. I ordered already a few times, and unfortunately it's not always available online, and also not always available in the store, in the physical store. But most of the time I can find it online or in the shop in my town. And I usually take a few packs right away, that I have enough for longer time. And I think last year for all my travel journals, and I finished quite a few and printed quite a few photos. Also for my other journals, I used maybe like, I don't know, 5 to 6 packs of this photo paper. Maybe a bit more, maybe like 7 maximum, but I print a lot of photos. I also print photos for my daily journal sometimes, and yeah, so it's... See, again, this frame is a bit bigger. I have no idea how I measured. I'm not very good in math and measuring and all that, and yeah, you can see it here that apparently I didn't measure correctly my photos for this thingy. Some are smaller, but that's okay. And yeah, as you can see, this photo paper, sticker paper, is quite thin. You can see through it, you can see the image from the other side. It's quite thin. So most of the other kinds of paper that I tried for printing my photos are way thicker than this, and if I would print only like maybe 1 or 2 photos each day for my travel journal, then I think it would be fine also with thicker paper. But as I said, I print a lot of pictures. It's good to have this thinner paper, because it doesn't make my journals too bulky. Like, they are bulky, of course, but it's not too much. And these are a few photos from the last day, and I think this I still will here because I still want to add here a few ephemera from that I got in the library. I will stick this few photos from the library here. And these last two are from the airport, so I will add them later. And also I still have a few ephemera to add, so now I will go through all my ephemera that are still left, that I still want to add. And then it's mostly done, and like there are still a few small things here and there that I didn't stick to the page yet, so I will check what else I want to add, and then we'll cover all those markings with some stickers. Then I think it's mostly done, only journaling part is left, but as you can see I already started here and there, so it will be definitely faster. I'm quite happy with all the work that I did during my trip, because it's already quite a lot. Okay, so now I added all the photos to this journal, everything what I printed, and also in the end I added some more ephemera that I still had. For some reason my camera just turned off for some time, so I didn't notice, so this I did off camera. I just added a few things to this last pages, mainly some ephemera from the Oslo library from the last day. I used some of those bear stickers that I showed in the first video, and yeah, just added a few things in the end of this journal. And now I want to go back to the beginning, to those unfinished pages, and see if I still can add something else. And like I also want to cover some of those pen markings, like those from those frames that I did for photos. I think there are still a few visible marks that I just want to cover. So basically I just want to go through all the pages from the beginning and maybe add a few more stickers here and there. I still have some stickers in this sticker release paper insert, so maybe I will use some of this still. And also I have this travel themed sticker book from the brand Simple Stories. I got this one in my advent calendar from my friend Natasha in our yearly advent calendar exchange. This was one of the last gifts, I think from 30th of December or 29th maybe. Many nice travel stickers in here, so I want to use some of these stickers, and I think mainly this words and phrases, and I think this will be great if I need to cover any of those pen marks that I still have in some places. And like, yeah, there are some smaller stickers in here too. Most of the stickers are quite big actually, but there are also some small stickers, so I think I will use some of the stickers from this sticker book. Some of the pages still look unfinished to me, like for example this one. I think here I definitely want to add something else, maybe something like this. And I think in the end, as always, after I finish journaling, I still will go through this journal one more time through all the pages, and we'll add some tiny details like the dot stickers that I always like to add, like yeah, this kind of stickers. But I usually do this as the last thing already after I finish journaling, and on some pages I do it right away. but most often I add some tiny details then later afterwards. So now I just still want to add a few bigger things. I also added here one more card where I put those remaining pictures that didn't fit. And I really like my journals to be interactive. I really like to have some pockets and to include some additional things like postcards and pockets and some tip-ins and stuff like that, because I think it makes a journal more interesting, at least for me, more interesting to flip through it later, and it also makes it more bulky, but I like big and bulky journals, and I don't mind that my journals are really chunky, and for me it's more fun than just a flat page, like kind of just when everything is glued to the page, which is also nice and fun, but I like to combine it with some interactive elements, and I like when some pages have something interactive too, like some little pockets or something else attached to the page. I think I will use a paper clip for this postcard, something like this. Here I have this business card from the hotel where we stayed in Narvik, and it was super nice and cozy hotel, so I kept the business card in case if we go to Narvik again. I think that would be a nice place to stay. It's in the city center, and it was super cozy and friendly, and they had a really nice tea station. You know that I'm a huge fan of tea, so that tea selection there was really great, and like any time during the day or in the evening you could just make some nice tea for you. And they had a loose leaf tea, not just tea bags, but different kinds of loose leaf tea, so you could make a teapot there, and yeah, it was really nice. This is my almost finished tea page. I think I just will put something here, like a little quote or something. I think I have some tea stickers. Yeah, I think I will put this here. And then this page is also finished. My tea collection from the trip. I collected all these tea tags from different hotels, and in Oslo we stayed in the flat, so I just bought a bag of tea, and I also had some tea with me. So basically I just collected all these little tea tags from the tea that I drank, and just decided to put them in the middle of the journal. I think it's also a nice way of memory keeping. Okay, yeah, I think now I'm done with adding all the stuff. I also put here this envelope from the letter set that I bought in Oslo, and also this card from the library. And I will write something on the back of this card. And also I put here one of the clear pockets from Traveler's Company and put in some ephemera that I didn't find a place where else to put, and these are from the last day anyway. This little owl card that I bought in the library, and I also want to write something on the back, and train tickets to the airport. Yeah, so I think I'm done with adding all the photos and ephemera and decorating my pages, and now only journaling is left. So I will finish journaling off camera. We'll fill the rest of the pages that are still not finished. I think now it's kind of like about half maybe, because I started to journal on most of the days. Usually it's like first half of the day. But yeah, there are still some things to write about. So I will finish journaling off camera and then we'll show you the final flip through. I don't know yet if I will make a separate video, like a separate flip through video or not, but depending on how long this video will be. I think it's quite long already, so maybe I will make a separate flip through video, but then still, when I am done with journaling, I will quickly show you at least like a little overview of this journal if I will decide to do a flip through separately. So now I'm going to finish journaling. Okay, this is already the next day and I finished my travel journal. I finished journaling and I think it's mostly done. Maybe I will go through all the pages again and see like if I want to add any details somewhere, like maybe some more dot stickers or something like that, but I think mostly it's finished. And I will show you a full flip through in a separate video next week, because I think this video getting a bit too long and it's really dark today. It's raining all day and it's very gray and dark and the light is very bad and it's getting worse with every minute. So I hope that in the next few days there will be at least one bright and sunny day and I can film a flip through of this journal. And then I also will tell you a little bit more about this trip, about the places we visited and what I included in this journal, and yeah, some of my thought process behind making some of the pages. And I also came up with a little giveaway. I remember that I promised to make a giveaway on my YouTube channel already for a while. So I came up with a little giveaway and I think I also will include it in the next video, and there will be some goodies that I brought from this trip, and I also will add a few more things. So I will include it in the next video, probably in the end of the next week or maybe in the middle of the next week, I don't know, let's see how it goes. I noticed that having like a fixed day or days each week when I upload the video is kind of stressful for me, and I always overthink everything, and sometimes when I don't have time I start to get anxious and stressed about it, that oh, I still have to make a video to upload it on Wednesday or on Saturday or something like that. So I decided that I won't stress out because of this, and I will upload my videos when they are ready. Sometimes it will be 2 videos a week, sometimes 1, sometimes maybe none, because if I'm traveling, if I'm on holiday, I don't think that I will film too much in advance, or maybe if I have time to film and upload in advance, then maybe, but I want my YouTube channel to be fun for me and not another source of stress. I don't earn anything from my YouTube channel. I make these videos just for fun, and I don't know if I will ever want to make it like another source of my income, to turn on some YouTube partner program or something like that. I don't know yet. Maybe I will think about it more sometime this year, but at the moment I don't earn anything on my YouTube videos, and it was not the reason why I created this channel. First of all, I created this channel because I really wanted to do it first of all for myself, to try this out, and it turned out to be really fun. I really like to make videos, especially videos about my travel journals. I think now travel journal videos are my favorites to make, but I also like to vary sometimes with some other kinds of videos about my other journals or some new stationery, but I don't want to overthink everything too much and like plan it too much ahead and think too much about every single video that I upload, if it will be interesting for someone or not. I wanted first of all to be interesting for me to make it, to film it, to share it with you, and I hope that it's also interesting and inspiring for you. And for me it doesn't really matter if 100 people watched my video or 1,000 or 5,000, or if it's only 10 people, but if this 10 people liked this video and got inspired and had fun watching it, maybe it was a fun background video while you are journaling or something like that, then my goal is reached. And yeah, and it makes me happy. So I don't think that there will be any precise schedule of my videos this year. Maybe later in the year I will decide to change it, and if so, I will let you know. But for now it's just very loose, and sometimes, as I said, it will be 2 videos a week. Then probably it will be a midweek video, like Wednesday most likely, and probably Saturday or maybe Friday. Sometimes it will be just 1 video, maybe in the middle of the week, maybe in the end of the week. It also depends on the video, because some videos are really fast to film and to edit. Some videos take much longer time, so if it's a longer video and like more filming, then probably it will be 1 video a week. But please let me know what kind of videos you would like to see, which journals you would like to see the most. I have many different journals, so I can show them all sometime this year and share some of my other journals. And as I said, my travel journals are my favorites in general, but also sometimes I like to make videos about some other journals that I have. So let me know what other journals you would like to see, like my daily journal or book journal, or maybe my planner or tea journal or something else. Yeah, but as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you will join me next week for the flip through video of this journal. This is my first finished journal of 2025, and I really like how it turned out. It's very colorful and full of beautiful memories, and especially I love these pages with pictures of Aurora that I took. The pictures maybe are not the best, the quality of them, it's not professional pictures, it's a phone pictures, but I think it's quite decent, so I like to have them in this journal. And yeah, it was really fun to make it, and I have lots of fun interactive elements in it, like many pockets and stuff like that. So I really like how it turned out. It's quite chunky, but I don't think that it's bigger than my other journals. Most of my travel journals are quite big, like about this size, like big and chunky. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in my next videos. Bye!